it's Micheline with Fit and Healthy for Yourself, and I just left my rheumatologist office, and as I was sitting in the waiting room, I was looking around and I realized that healthy really looks different on different people. Um, I was sitting there, and there were a couple of elderly people there, which I expect to be there because of rheumatoid arthritis and all that, which comes with age. But there was also a couple of young people there that I would have never judged as being sick, I guess. So I've come to realize that we tend to judge people by how they look, and it's definitely not something that you should do because, you know, I healthy looks different on a lot of people. You might have someone who looks overweight to you, but in reality, they actually eat healthy, they work out, they just either big boned or they have a slow metabolism where they just can't shed the weight that easily. So, does that mean they're unhealthy? No, not really, not to me. Um, I you see people who look perfectly healthy, they're not overweight, they look fine, but then you see them, they battle their diseases silently. Some diseases don't have symptoms. So the same way I see a rheumatologist, I consider myself healthy right now. Yes, I take medication every day. Yes, I see my rheumatologist once a month, and I do have I have Sjogren's, which is basically dry mouth. My body doesn't produce fluids. I have an undiagnosed autoimmune disease that they still can't figure out. I have exercise-induced asthma. So I have a few things going on that I take medication for, but I still wouldn't consider myself unhealthy. I eat healthy, I can work out, I have no symptoms, so therefore I could be worse. I'm fine. However, I have those diseases and I didn't ask for them. There's nothing I did that made me get them. So therefore, I consider myself healthy. There's other diseases like type 2 diabetes, which usually you get when you are overweight. So yeah, I consider those people, even if the diabetes is controlled with medication, I consider those people somewhat unhealthy because it's a disease that can be prevented and that can be cured, and at a certain level. And but then you have people who have diseases that unfortunately can't be cured, and they just got them out of the blue. Genetics. And those people, you can't just put them in a thing just because everybody takes medication nowadays. It doesn't mean that they are unhealthy. So you can't judge people by how they look or how they act. you know so I just wanted to say that you never know what people are actually go through. And just because people go to doctors constantly, or just because you see the waiting rooms full, that doesn't mean those are all sick people or unhealthy people. Unfortunately, we do have to go. And my diseases right now have no symptoms except that they like to screw with my blood work. So, and unfortunately, all I can do is to prevent further damage is take medication. So I resist it, but I can't. I have to take medication. That's it. That doesn't mean I'm not healthy. I'm perfectly fine right now. I feel great, and that I think really you should go by how you feel or how some people feel. So, basically, the moral of the story is don't judge people where you see them or what you see doing them. You don't know what they've been through or what their background is. All right.